Oh, hey. My name is Petko, and I'm going to say one word that will have you salivating at your ass. Fortnite. Now, ladies, don't slide off your chairs just yet, alright? If there's one thing that Fortnite's known for, it's collabs. Shout out Mad Max 66. I've seen that he's made a lot of videos like the one I'm about to make right now. Except, you know, more official. Now I've talked about it in videos. Jimmy hitting a Fortnite emo because it's a chat. We now know what his Fortnite set would look like. Why can't I be Henry Hart, double pump Kratos, and hit the gritty or like Ice Spice, baby, I am a mun. We need the big three to be in Fortnite, alright? Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney Channel / Disney XD. I've made incorrect statements saying that none of these are in Fortnite and then immediately realizing I have two of the Teen Titans in my locker and Starfire's there as well. Which is kind of weird because you'd expect them to be like the three least likely candidates to get skins. I mean, Robin is literally Batman's sidekick. We got fucking Rat Boy in the game before we got him. And Cyborg is in the DCU Justice League. I mean, they're both clearly more popular. You'd expect them to get into the game before the guy that turns into an octopus. Also, I think I might have spawned TMNT and Avatar into the game after talking about it. If you want to gift me Toff, my epic username is Nudemaster69. But there's something still bothering me. We're missing Disney. Sure, they had the Tron skins and Avengers skins, but do they really count as Disney XD first? No. So I've given myself a challenge to Donald muster up a set for a childhood show of mine every day for a week. Hold on. What? We have how many days till school starts? I'm making a set every day for 4 days. You see, for our first proper collab, we need people who are stronger than us, faster, smarter. We need the next generation of the human race, and we need them to come to Fortnite now! I'm obviously starting with Lab Rats. This one was pretty simple to make an idea for. It was my childhood show, and I think the rats would look amazing and fit into this game perfectly. We obviously have the main four being Adam, Bree, Chase, and Leo in their mission suits as skins. We could have a possibility for the edit styles being the teacher uniforms and Leo having like a hood up, hood down option. And maybe throw in Chase and Bree's Elite Force uniforms as well. The back bling / glider would have to be the jet wing from the beginning of season 3. Now for emotes, they could have one of the emotes that equips a cosmetic with the cosmetic being the pickaxe of this set, Chase's laser bow. On top of that, I also found this photo from Just Jared.
You're reading Just Jared right now.
Have I been saying this company's name wrong the entire fucking time? Now, I know the jet wing might not fit with these skins as a glider and or back bling, and this one still won't make any good combos with any of these skins. This back bling called Agent Stones gave me the idea to have like the bust of Davenport's head that was on the side of the tower in Elite Force as a back bling. Something I'd really like is either a spray or like an emoticon of the Davenport logo. I basically never use sprays, but this would be a welcome addition. As for rocket racing, there was an episode called the Bionic 500. They might be able to make the Davenport spray on the front of the car, and I reckon Fortnite Festival could really do with some constant in the can type shit. Having instruments that are holograms. I mean, come on. It's almost too good to be true. And that's because it is! This shit is never coming to Fortnite. The show ended ages ago, but I'm having fun, so fuck you.
Fuck up. It's time to get up. Get out of that bed, you lazy shit. No, don't turn me off.
I don't want to make another set. It's not going to be as good as the last one. You gotta put out the video. You know you want to. Get out of my head! So Jimmy Neutron. It's basically a cliche at this point. I'm the Jimmy Neutron and Lab Rats guy, and I've talked about this already. The skin would have to be Jimmy in the Robo Walker, and if I had to choose another, it would either be Hugh, because it's sort of a meme skin, or Paul. I'm leaning more to Paul, as he's more of a, like, chicken fight type skin, like how nobody actually expected chicken. The glider would have to be Goddard, being used how he is in the intro, and he could also double up as, like, the first pet black bling since December 2020? Is this why I stopped being happy? Because there hasn't been a Fortnite pet in the game since 2020? Also, I have to mention the Fortnite collab, a rumor started by Stinky Blue Rat, mentioned more in depth in this video. I posted this image to Twitter and asked what Jimmy Neutron Fortnite collab would look like, with @RipStyleMasky replying, they would probably turn Jonesy into a Jimmy Neutron and rename him something like Neutron Boy Jonesy. I don't know if this person has ever played Fortnite in their life. Sure, it's like an interesting concept, and it wouldn't be the first time they've done something like this, like the Tron and Ghostbusters skins, as well as with the Cobra Kai karate defaults. Also, completely unrelated, but I think Jimmy would work really well on his own as a Fall Guys skin. I feel like the proportions are kind of perfect for this game. But back to the Fortnite set. His back bling would probably have to be his backpack jetpack, and also could double as a glider because it's a jetpack. How original, I haven't done that one before. Emote, probably either the in-your-face dance or Ain't No Love of My Man. Festival-wise, I would love to see Jimmy's instruments from the Battle of the Band episode. If we can choose one, I'd want it to be drums, honestly. I think there'd have to be a jam track with it being the Bowling for Soup cover of the theme song. And I think it would be so cool if when you hit the streak and get the max multiplier, the instruments light up exactly as they do in the episode. As for Rocket Racing, which is an abandoned game mode anyway, I think the hover car would fit really well into this. And as for the pickaxe, I actually have no fucking idea. I've been stumped on the pickaxe idea for a while. This is the one thing I can't seem to think anything up for. But that's it for Jimmy Neutron. Now on to the shows I'm not known for talking about. So I'm yet to make any videos on Henry Danger, but last year I finally picked it back up again and watched that final season I missed out on. And honestly, it did give me some ideas, most of which I completely forgot. We're obviously starting with the Henry Hart and Ray Manchester / Kid Danger and Captain Man skins. I think it would be absolutely incredible if we had a built-in emote for both of these skins where they blow a bubble and change from this superhero to regular civilian counterparts. It's just too perfect, alright? You can't tell me otherwise. We could also have an up the tube emote, as well as a whistling Susie back bling and a pickaxe of the tube. And I honestly think that the danger emblem is too good not to be an emoticon. Now, one of the episodes that, from what I've seen, everyone actually loves is Henry Danger the Musical, and I knew I had to make a jam track from an episode. And when I was designing the tracks, I actually thought a couple things. First, what will the cover look like? And second, what song am I going to choose? And I want to start with that because it's more interesting. I went through a couple options. A few months back, I kept seeing You'll Never Believe What Happened going around, but it's only 35 seconds long. Then I went from Ray Hates Musicals to the fight song to the bro song. To Meet Me Here Tonight, which was the top contender, until I realized that There's a Musical Curse Over Swellview is the longest, most listened to, and longest. I said longest already. As for the cover, I had a light bulb moment and had the intuition to check Spotify and saw that they actually did release a full album and cover. And I got confused to why recently they'd re-released some of the songs off it as singles, but they made sped up versions. The only change I really found was the disruption of the news broadcast by Franchini has a different timing. I tried fitting it in as best as I could. I watched Photoshop tutorials, sorry guys, this is the furthest I got. If you want to try yourselves, at me on Twitter and I'll react it or something, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about anymore. I haven't played Fortnite in weeks. Now I have to come up with sets based on shows from when I was a kid. I'm not even doing that anymore. I've just been playing fucking Celeste. I'm just throwing my phone at the ceiling on a timer. Look at how cool these photos are.
You know what to talk about.
No. Don't make me talk about it. You know you want to. You can't make me talk about it. That's where you're wrong. Let's talk about Star Wars: The Forces of Evil. Now, stick with me. A Star versus the Forces of Evil Fortnite collab would go monstrously hard. I know you're with me, Fire Monkey. Don't think I forgot about that tweet that you fucking deleted. I feel like the character proportions in this show would make it so that you don't have to do anything to make Star and Marco fitness skins in the game.
What?
We get a pony head back bling. Maybe Ludo's chip packet. We get a Star's wand pickaxe. Emote. Star making the burning rainbow from the first episode. Maybe a Princess Marco edit style. Maybe a monster arm pickaxe that could be built in and exclusive to Marco, a bit like Venom. Glider, Eclipse's umbrella. Although I did have the thought that umbrellas are usually victory umbrellas. So if you have any ideas for what a Star vs. the Force of Evil Fortnite game mode could look like, please leave that in the comments below. Maybe if they made a little extended version of the theme song, they could put that in. But now it's time to rank these sets I've made, and in my opinion, say what's most and least likely to come to the game. In last place, I'm sorry, I think I just have to do Lab Rats. I just think that its cast has moved on to bigger things. I feel like this show is neither popular enough or the cast is willing enough to come back for a revival. I could be wrong, but I see it as the least likely out of all of these shows because I feel like a Fortnite collab has to coincide with something happening in that franchise, even though they did the Pirates of the Caribbean one recently. In second to last place, I think it's Star vs. I think its cast really wants to come back for a revival, but I don't think Disney kind of wants to make it happen. I don't think it's old enough to get a revival yet, even though the Thundermans did, and that ended not too long ago as well. But I feel like Nickelodeon's more quick to reboot all their shows, which is why the Disney shows are at the bottom. And now, second place, Jimmy Neutron. I do also think that this cast really wants a revival. I think it would be really cool to see. I think it would be really awesome if they came back. And it ended in 2006, almost 20 fucking years ago. That's a long time. This is due for a revival. But you're probably thinking, Danger Force ended not that long ago. Why is Henry Danger your #1 pick? Well, the Henry Danger movie is why. With the Henry Danger movie coming out, there's never been a more perfect time to get the show in the game. Now, even though these are my most likely to least likely, I honestly don't think any of them are actually coming to the game. Because it's all relative, right? Like, these shows aren't nearly as popular as Marvel or anything, but I do think they would have like a really dedicated fan base that would absolutely jump at the idea of a Fortnite set. And with the Disney Island getting leaked and coming to the game soon, who really knows what that's all gonna be about? We could just randomly get Star vs. and Lab Rats in the game because of this. And I know people made a lot of jokes of things like this, me included. We're being pushed by Adam Breen Chase from Lab Rats. Should pick up the mini from Kirby Buckets. Casey Undercover's dropping in on us. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But for now, it's Petko. And I'll see you next time and talk about some more TV shows. Did I fucking piss and shit my pants? What the fuck was happening?